Yo, what's up, YouTubeverse? It's your boy RB back again for another music review. Today I'm reviewing the album Kaytramine. I hope I'm saying that right.
Amine, this is how it's pronounced.
Yeah. If you want the real like African way of saying it, is I mean it. But like people just Americans, white people always say whatever they want. So
But it's by two guys, Kaytranada and Amine. Kaytranada is a producer from Haiti, and Amine is a rapper and songwriter from Portland. So let's get right into it. Nuance Machine Music Edition, Episode 2. Let's kick it. All right, before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out my shop, breezysprints.com, where you can find all original designs printed on high-quality tees, tank tops, sweatshirts, and hoodies. All designs are made by yours truly, and without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so I am super late to the game, y'all. I have never heard of either one of these dudes, Kaytranada or Amine. I actually heard of this album through Spotify, and look, this isn't an ad for Spotify or anything, but as someone who's always looking for fresh and new music, Spotify is just always helps to point me in the right direction, with little effort on my part. So thank you, Spotify, for putting me onto this album. So this album is called Kaytramine. If I could describe this album in 2 words, it would be summer vibe. Like the whole album is just a nice little summer vibe. There's several songs like Let's Talk About It and Forever. You can put on a house party and just get everybody moving.
She moved to the move, to the move, to the beat. I'm staring at that ass when it bounced to the beat. It's too hot to smoke, so that ounce in the Jeep. I'm a rich nigga, baby, I'ma count in my sleep. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's Talk About It specifically stands out to me because of that cascading synth sound in the background and over a dance beat. You get, fun lines like I do my 1-2 step, make your bitch get wet, and she give me the goodies like Sierra. Because Sierra's 2 biggest songs are 1-2 step and goodies.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies.
Harlem shaking through the pressure. I'm getting top somewhere in Orica Besser. I do my 1-2 step, make your bitch get wet. Then try to give me the goodies like Sierra. I get my chicken.
So, they're having fun. Like, Freddie Gibbs gives a really good verse on this track as well. Yo, I'm about to make this into a dance party. Hold up.
She moved to the move, to the move, to the beat. I'm staring at that ass when it bounced to the beat. It's too hot to smoke, so that ounce in the Jeep. I'm a rich nigga, baby, I'ma count in my sleep. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Wanna talk about it. Wanna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Fuck nigga, yeah. Can't train, don't do a verse without the curse. When I had my baby, I fucked all of the nurse. Fucked up my career with that work, and it was worth it. 2 girls sucking dick, I had.
I told her get a grip, then she hit me with a grip.
In public.
She's so loud, she sounds so disgusting. We so loud, it sound like a discussion. I hit it with some rhythm, call it pussy percussion. Think that ass broke her back up in London.
That was good. The music puts you in a good mood, puts you in like a dance mood, you know what I mean? If you're looking for deep bars, poetic metaphors, dramatic storytelling, you're not going to get any of that here. But what you do get is some nice, tight, intricate rhyme schemes over dance beats, creative deliveries. It sounds different, but it fits seamlessly onto the beat. These elements really stand out in songs like I Am Rebuke.
See, as a shorty, I was walking with my chin down. Nowadays, chin up and I walk proud. I was fed up, so I had to put my foot down. Decided I was going boss up now. Blowing through my dark clouds. You blow me, then we blow through a whole ounce. I put the records on and it's real loud. I'm fucking you and this in the background. Hold it.
I never been unreasonable, unbelievable. D.O. Dub with the meanest flow. Bifocals, locals didn't seen it though. What a whole new routine to go. I can't seem to figure out.
Yo, at this point in Snoop's career, he don't even have to say nothing. He just knows it. He knows the assignment every time. Go out there, sound as smooth as possible. And he succeeds every damn time.
Nigga out, back talk, catwalk, a nigga out, doghouse. We in it to win it, let's work this shit out.
There are a couple exceptions. The song Sauce Up and I didn't care for either one of those tracks. Sauce Up, I'm not really sure what's happening on that track. It doesn't really seem to fit with the rest of the album. It sounded like they were trying to do something completely different, and it just completely missed for me. I like when an artist takes risk. They definitely took a risk on that song, Salsa. I guess that's how you say it, but I didn't like it at all. Also, that song, the standout element on that song is the rapping. They have some nice little rhyme schemes and everything. They're not really talking about much still because the whole album is just kind of like a party vibe. But yeah, no, the hook is terrible. The beat is so I didn't really care for that song either.
Young Amine ain't now a household name. Been ballin' for a long time, I feel like Chris Paul, man. K sent me free beats back in 2015. Now it's 2023 and we got racks in our jeans. Yeah, hit my shit like, had to go in, yo, bitch want that, gave your girl that.
Yo, I do not like this hook at all. The beat's okay. The rapping's fine, but the hook is terrible.
Moaning in the morning and she laughs, she like, smoking so much I can't breathe. Got my lungs like, Monday I'ma hustle, Tuesday I'ma hustle, Wednesday.
But besides those two songs, the rest of the album is really good.
A&Rs with the silences, shot for us, but we silence them. Niggas hate, but they want be us. Jealousy be so fond of us. Presidential on my wrist, now I'm the head of state. Everybody want the fame, but don't know what it take.
Yo, that was a dope rhyme scheme, man. He kept that up for a while too. Let's run that back.
In my cup, Louis on my clothes. Lou smoking gabagoo, we pass that pick and roll. My white TV so crisp, look like the French tips on the toes. All my money straight, so I mean they never fold. I'm back on shit they thought was hard. I passed on, bitch, I'm Dre, I get my Mac on. If that ass is fat, I last long. Found solace in promises kept by bitches who swallowing. All my kids, they keep gobbling. Right for who, they keep hollering. A&Rs with the silences, shot for us, but we silence. Some niggas hate, but they want be us. Jealousy be so fond of us. Presidential on my wrist, now I'm the head of state. Everybody want the fame, but don't know what it take.
My favorite track on this album is Master P featuring Big Sean. First thing I noticed right off the bat is the vocal sample. I will repeat this a lot while talking about hip hop music on this channel. I am a sucker for a good vocal sample.
Look, last time I checked, I was way too paid. The food that we eatin' is of course gourmet. I used to sip burritos every goddamn day. Now I'm in logos, I'm a go though. Nigga, watch your tone, cause I got it in a chokehold. Nigga, fucking me, you couldn't catch me in slow-mo, nigga.
Y'all niggas out here better watch it. 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 Y'all niggas out here.
Also, Big Sean slid on this. Like, not to take anything from Amine, but it really shows a difference in maturity. I'm not sure how old Kaytranada and Amine are. I guess they're around 30 years old. But Big Sean is 35, which is the exact same age as me. I can relate to his subject matter. We're both married. And he hits some smooth rhyme schemes while speaking knowledge.
Young niggas better watch it. I said when I hopped in it, I would be a prophet. I could I not profit? My nigga been locked up. I told him I relate, cause forever all my life, swear to God, I been locked in. Niggas and they up.
While Amine is just kind of stunting on his verse, talking about sipping champagne in the Alps and we're not in his tax bracket. Which, honestly, dude, the whole "you're not in my tax bracket" rhyme scheme has been overused so much in hip hop. It's used way too much. Need to do something else. It's becoming cliche.
Why what you tellin'? We go where the check is. Y'all boys ain't shit, and ain't shit you could tell us. Can't be for niggas that's not in my tax bracket. All you niggas bums stop sipping that Kate Blanchett. Talking like they gon' pop, but they still local. Adam click mute when these niggas get.
Anyway, Amine gave us some nice rhyme schemes, but Big Sean is what gives this track substance, and it's probably the most substantive verse on the whole album, honestly.
Fuck FOMO, niggas on go mode. And I'm still getting show money even when I know show. When I'm really Mr. Anderson, I'm dodging shots slow-mo. You niggas got no morals and no codes. I'm on murals and...
He had a few good lines like, "Bitch tried to pop in my pic, so I cropped it. I'm a legend in my city. I done dealt with the bullshit feeling like Rodman."
And they still ain't popping. Bitch try to sneak in the pic, so I cropped it. Legend in my city, I done dealt with the bullshit feeling like Rodman. And remember all the love that I...
I'm a legend in my city. Done deal with the bullshit feeling like Rodman. That's a dope line. Now, that line doesn't sound all that incredible on its face, but It's actually really dope when you break it down. So if you don't know, Dennis Rodman played for the Detroit Bad Boy Pistons and won 2 championships. Big Sean is also from Detroit. Now, in 1993, Dennis Rodman had this incident where he was going through deep depression, had some severe mental issues, and basically had a mental breakdown. And
April of 1993, you are sitting in the parking lot at the Palace at Auburn Hills, early morning hours, a loaded rifle in your lap.
The result of all that was him being traded from Detroit. And when he was traded from Detroit, he made this transformation where he, colored his hair, got covered in tattoos and piercings, and started acting, partying all the time and acting crazy. And he would eventually end up in the Bulls, win 3 more championships with Jordan and Pippen. And even though Rodman went to Chicago and won those championships, he's still a legend in the city of Detroit. Just like Big Sean moved to LA, and he's still a legend in the city of Detroit. And he dealt with the bullshit. Bullshit meaning mental issues, emotional distress. Most likely from the BS that he went through with Kanye.
On my tombstone, it's gonna say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean. I'm saying that the worst thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
So I'm the only artist who put out 5 albums under Good Music. I'm the only one who put out back-to-back number ones, platinum albums, double platinum albums, platinum album. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My manager saw my record deal and said, this is a shitty record deal. I would never say that, though, because why? It was an opportunity. I could work my way out of anything. I'm saying Rock Nation. I'm saying Jay Brown. Said it was the worst deal he'd ever seen.
Wow.
Oh. And this man, I had to spend my own money auditing my label because millions of dollars are missing, and you can tell when millions of dollars are missing.
Of course.
Right?
Yes. You should be.
I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my label, thinking Universal owed me this money, and the money had been paid to Good Music. So let me ask you before we finish. No, let me ask you, bro.
Yeah.
If somebody owed you $500,000, how would you feel? Okay, what if they owed you $5 million?
Right.
What if they owed you 6?
No,
listen. Okay. What if they owed you that, bro?
Right. I understand.
And you showed up for them and you did all these things, right?
Right.
And they up billions.
Right.
Like, yeah, I've been loyal because I feel like I'm the only one who stayed that long for Good Music. So yeah, it was it affected me personally, bro.
Just like Rodman dealt with his BS, his emotional distress, end up with the Bulls. Bullshit. Now, again, I know that the whole Chicago Bulls bullshit line has been used many, many, many times before in hip hop.
I'm here for plaques, back to back to back. I'm back on my bullshit.
He does. Ain't no timelines when you timeless. Hold up, MJ, 96, meaning I'm back on my bullshit. You know I come hard like a...
But I thought that this was a nice, subtle way of doing it, a different way of doing it. And so I really like this. I really like that whole scheme there. And then he also said a line where he said, y'all remember the love I showed you, hoes? I'm needing it back. Now, what I think this means is not like, hey, I showed you love, show me love back. I don't think that's what he's talking about here because he specifically said hoes. Big Sean's married, right? So what I think this means is in the past, he showed love to hoes, meaning he gave hoes time and attention that he probably shouldn't have been given it. And he wants that love back, like give it back to me so that I can give it to my wife. You know what I mean? I may be reading too deep into that, but that's what I took from it.
You host, I'm needing it back. God flow niggas believing in that. I've been that piece. If a nigga cross me, I'ma leave it at that. I don't give a fuck if a nigga, my blood nigga soul is the leeches that be on my back. Energy on season attack. B.I.G. like I got little C's in the back. Yeah.
It's definitely a dope track. My final thoughts on this album is that it's a very good album sonically. The subject matter is really lacking for me. I think that's maybe due to age and maturity. Hopefully, as these guys get older, they get a little bit more mature in their subject matter. But I'll give Kaytranada and Amine a 7 out of 10. I'll definitely be bumping quite a few songs from this album throughout the summer just because I really like the vibe. It really takes me back to when I was like in my early 20s, 21 years old, when I was just like partying all the time and chasing tail, trying to get laid. And, that's pretty much the subject matter of this album. But they do it in such a dope way that it is an easy listen, and I'll definitely be checking it out again. All right, that's going to be all for this one, guys. I will see you on the next one.
Can't wait.
Love you guys. Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up.